Hi everybody and welcome back. It's my second video. Um Hopefully it'll be a little better than the first. I don't know. Still very nervous, but today we're going to discuss more of what I intend the content on my channel to be about. Um Going to inform you about a couple apps. This is going to be a real quick one cuz I got to get ready for work, guys. Um but two apps that we're going to cover today. One is called Fetch. A lot of you guys may know about it. Another one is called Google Play Rewards, both of which I've used for close to a year now, and both work really well. Unlike some of the ones out there that you play forever and you get a penny, and you've got to play for 36 years to end up getting $1. Fetch, I've only used it to get Walmart gift cards, and they it takes about 6,000 points, which sounds like a whole lot, but you can use literally any receipt. Even if you go to the gas station and it's just one of those printed off receipts, or like the Dollar Tree receipts or Mighty Dollar receipts, any receipt gets you at least 25 points. Okay. um they have certain items that are worth more than others, and it varies day to day, week to week. Just look on the app, download it to your Google Play store if you have Android, and of course it's going to be the iPhone store uh, if you have an iPhone. I personally have an Android. I like my music and I like my games for free. Sorry, I guess you could call me cheap or frugal. Being a single parent, I learned how to coupon. I learned how to maximize the benefits that are offered by many stores. Um, we do have some interesting content coming up. I have 3 brick and mortar stores that I'm actually working with and waiting on the corporate heads of marketing and research to get back to me about some special deals, features, and interviews that are going to be offered very soon coming up through this YouTube channel. One of which is anywhere from 5 to 15% off of your order, depending on how much you're buying. When you get to the checkout, if you mention watching this YouTube video or that YouTube video on my channel. Um, Another one is just with a subscription number that's going to be offered, you will be able to get specific items at a lower price than anybody else. Just basically a marketing campaign that's tied to my channel, but that brings you into those stores. And I have an online retailer that I'm in talks with and waiting to hear back from right now that when you shop with them, you could get an extra $5 off per order just from putting in a promo code that's featured in my video, even before I'm monetized. Just a little thing to say thank you to those that are watching. As far as Fetch goes, you scan any receipt. Doesn't even have to be your personal receipt. Any receipt. I think you can, it's either, I believe it's 26 receipts a week in a 7-day period that you're allowed to scan. Like, a 20-ounce Mountain Dew may be one of their featured items. And for scanning that, you get 150 points just for that item. Then they'll have like toilet paper and Dawn dishwashing liquid or whatever. You can get $2,500, $3,000 off of one receipt if it's like you've been to the grocery store or something of that nature. It does pile up fast. I know for a Walmart gift card, you need 6,000 points to get a $5 gift card. It sounds like a lot, but you can earn it fast, and it is something that, like I said, it's any receipt. I suggest you download the app and try it. I know that the gift cards work through it. I do suggest just a tidbit of information. If you are downloading and getting a Walmart gift card through Fetch, for some reason when you go to the checkout to scan it, it makes you have to call for a manager, whatever. I suggest, and you can actually do this with any app that you, or any gift card that you get, be it through email, through an app or whatever, for Walmart. Get one of the plastic gift cards, go to customer service, pull out your phone, pull up the app. They can actually add that money to the physical gift card that you can use for online orders, you can use in the store, you can use at the adjacent gas stations to get an extra 3 cents a gallon off of your gas. Which with the high price of gas right now, earning that $5 to $25 gift card and then saving 3 cents a gallon on gas when it was totally free seems pretty good to me. But basically, you can have your gift cards you earn through the Fetch app. You can have one that somebody's given you, and one that you've earned through another app that we're going to talk about in our next video, and combine it all onto one gift card so that you can just maximize. And it is, you won't have as much a problem at a checkout. Not that Fetch gives you a problem, but it does call for manager approval. And on the occasion that you get the manager that's not tech savvy, that doesn't know about the apps, you might have a little bit of an issue or cause a longer checkout time or wait. Whereas if you just go to customer service and get it put on one of their physical cards, it's not an issue. And customer service seems, from what I've dealt with them using the Fetch app, they seem pretty savvy about it and know what's going on, at least here in our area. The other app I recommend is Google Play Rewards. It usually is a 1 to 5 question survey. Some weeks you get 7 to 10 a week, some weeks you get 1 to 3. Each one is a minimum of 10 cents that you earn, up to $1 and some change. And it's good in your Google Play Store for anything you might want to purchase. I don't think there's one available for the iPhone users in the store you have there, but I do know there is, the Google Play Rewards works. I've actually had that app for well over a year, and I've probably earned close to $30 that I've been able to spend. You know, I may want to buy something, extra lives in my game, extra jewels, or purchase a game that's, one that you have to actually buy, or, to be able to play ads free. It's not a lot, but it is, anything that you would want to buy through Google and be able to use through Google, those points and that dollar will accumulate and is spendable. Please, in the comments, any questions that you guys have about any of these apps, any recommendations, any questions you have, please feel free to ask. I've worked with them backwards and forwards to use these apps and to maximize my profit and what I get out of these apps. With Fetch, I earn about $10 worth of Walmart gift cards a month. Just simply because of the sheer number of receipts that you have to scan, and sometimes I just don't have the time to be able to do it with working a full-time job and having a life outside of work as well. But I suggest, anybody that wants to save, especially single parents out there, anybody that's working minimum wage, or, even under $10 an hour, you will not believe, between Fetch and the app that we're going to cover tomorrow, the one that it's a little bit more of an extensive video, but the app that we're going to cover tomorrow, you can easily earn $40 in a month there in Walmart gift cards. And between the two, $50 to $60 extra a month just to spend on whatever you might want or need. You can't complain. That's $50 or $60 worth of gas a month. at 3 cents off a gallon if you use the gift card trick that I'm telling you about. And you will, to do that, you will have to have all your points from both of the apps transferred to one of the cards that Walmart has in stock in their stores. But I really suggest doing that. It just is so much more convenient for whatever purpose you choose to use it than the e-cards. Even if, Walmart sends you an e-card, which, it does happen. That being said, after the last video, I want to just comment that I only made that video. It's not the type of content that I want to put out, and it's not the type of content that I'm going to continue to put out. I only made that video speaking on that because I was directly involved in that situation. And my editing skills and the equipment that I have, I'm still learning how to use. So I don't know how to post those receipts yet in my video. That being said, anybody emails me or messages me in any format, be it Facebook, IG, Twitter, I do have those receipts and I'll show them without a problem. I think it might surprise some people to see the communication and actually how much research and what I did. I have over 200 messages that I have had to screenshot. So, of conversations back and forth between that content creator and myself. I know at least minimum 1.5, if not more, of their lives that run normally 2.5 plus hours, even up to 9.5 hours, would not have been possible without my research. That being said, like I said, I've got to hurry on to work. Download the Fetch app, give it a try, see how you like it. At worst, you're out 15-20 minutes of your time. At best, you're getting an extra $20 to $30 a month in free money because you're scanning receipts that you already had, that you already would have used. I mean, for stuff you already would have purchased. So you're not really buying anything. All you're going to do is download an app, use the camera on your phone to scan, and literally you take what you do when I say scan, you start at the big top and go all the way to the bottom of the receipt, and you take pictures. You take concurrent pictures that where you start at the top and go to the bottom, not one item is left out. And you upload it to the app. It takes it a moment to process. You get your points, you get your credit, and you do the next one. And it really is that quick. And as far as the Google Play rewards goes, like I said, the most that I've ever had, I think, was like 9 surveys in a 7-day period. And most of those were 1 to 2 question surveys. That 1 question is 10 cents, 2 questions usually 20, 3 and up is 50 cents. But it does really add up, especially when you're doing in-game purchases for like 99 cents, and then it gets you up to a level in the Google Play Store, bronze, silver, platinum, gold, diamond, all that, to where you maximize your points and you're able to earn more money for less points in time. Now, the last thing I want to do is, I guess, I don't know if you call it giving a shout out. That's the way we old geezers used to say it back in my day. But there's a few YouTube content creators out there that are like my top picks. If you guys aren't watching them, I highly recommend you get them. Get out there and watch these. One is Emily D. Baker. She's an ex-attorney. Actually, I believe she lives in Tennessee now, but she was an ex-district attorney in California. Very, very, very personable. Very fun to watch. Covers a lot of what's going on today in entertainment industry and news as far as her content. Really big into the Britney Spears situation that's going on. She covered Lil Nas X. um, Tati Westbrook, just a whole lot of what's going on in current events in the news, and she's very knowledgeable and makes long drawn out court documents fun. She's very cool and actually reminds me of a good friend of mine, Sherry. Just the way she looks and acts and carries herself. But definitely give Emily D. Baker YouTube channel. Another one is Miss Heidi. I believe it's Heidi Black is the name of her channel. I call her Miss Heidi. Wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. Congratulations, by the way, on hitting over 1,000 subs today. You know, well deserved. She is someone with integrity, honesty, integrity, loyalty. All those things come to mind when that name pops up in my brain. Give her a shot. Go over to her. Go over there. Let her know I sent you if you want. Just give the lady a thumbs up and pick out a video and watch it. Most of hers are short, not very long, except for her live streams. Sometimes they get over an hour. Another one, and one of my favorites also is called Down the Rabbit Hole. Sometimes she's an avatar. Sometimes she shows her face. It just depends. She did a really good interview with Mark Klaus, whose daughter was abducted out of their home, and he was basically accused of doing something to his child. The first, I want to say one of the first, if not the first, interview that he's given in years. I mean, we're talking more than 10 years. Was excellent. She did a great job. She's very professional, and again, integrity, honesty, those things come to mind. And as far as loyalty goes, she's loyal to herself and the truth. And I really, really like that. But she's very interested. Just down the rabbit hole. Check it out. And last but not least, I love I think he changed the name from High Five Studios, but it's Matthias. Um, his personal channel. There's a series that I was watching. It's you'll go down the rabbit hole to go into it, but it's about government conspiracy, time travels, um, manipulation through drugs and behavior modification. It's like an alternate reality game, basically, that you get immersed in, and it was pretty awesome. I'm waiting for the new season of that to start. He also does Dope or Nope. It's a real funny, cool watch, if you ask me. It's one of my favorites to just chill out and relax. Check out the React Couch, the Meme React Couch with Cinnamon Toast Ken and Buff Pro. I think you'll find it pretty hilarious. They watch a lot of 90 Day Fiance, Love After Lockup, World's Biggest Cheapskate, and it's a lot of satire and just a whole lot of ish talking, and I don't know, making fun and making light out of the shows, pointing out what's funny. I like to laugh. That's my thing. And let's see. Oh, and one announcement. If everything goes well, Friday night, we will be streaming live from my channel. So please, guys, tune in. I'm going to have special guests. We're going to be doing live tarot readings. And some other interesting things that we have planned, and hopefully you guys will tune in. It's a free tarot readings from semi-professional. She doesn't do it for pay. She does it for play. It's my sister from another, and I think you get to see true personalities in a little bit more relaxed atmosphere. But tune in. come and chat it up with us. Ask us any questions you want to ask. Just remember, we're always going to keep it respectful. Um, the language we might would use and outside of here, sometimes I have to edit myself because my language and a sailor are really close together. But I look forward to it. Renee, if you're watching, get ready because we're going to have a great time Friday night. We're hoping to schedule that live to begin at 8:30 p.m. Friday night. So plan on tuning in, guys. Do a call-in show, you know. Come watch us, hang out with us. Uh, we'll either be making margaritas or coffee and Bailey's. Might let you guys choose and vote. You never know. But we're just gonna hang out, take some questions, do some live tarot readings, and try to get a feel. Everyone who checked out my first video and who liked, subscribed, just watch for 30 seconds, 5 seconds. I don't care. I appreciate you. I thank you. And hopefully you'll come back. Um, the next video I've got planned, I've got 2 more apps we're going to go over. They're going to be a little more in-depth. It may only have to be one because one of them is in-depth, but I think you guys will enjoy that. And like I said, a minimum of $40 a month. Easy. And you only got to go to one place to do that. If you go to the other places that are available, you could conceivably, in a 3-day time, earn $150. And I know this app does pay. I know it's all in gift cards, but it does pay, and it pays out well and often. And it's been a real staple for me. And it's not one of those survey junkie crap. I don't do that. I ain't got time for that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for going on this journey with me. I want to share with you what I have learned and the savings that I have found. Just waiting on a couple places to get back in touch with me so I can even offer y'all a greater savings than what I've learned. But stick with me and tune in because I think you'll see that one will get better as we go along. And we get a little more relaxed and learn how to do this editing stuff and thumbnails. And I don't do clickbait. I won't do clickbait. I'm going to put out there what exactly the content is. If you guys tune in, great. If you don't, okay. I'm not mad at anybody, it is what it is. But hopefully you guys will tune in and I can save you some money and some time. And we can have a few laughs together. Hey, find out if anybody's a dead man walking or gonna be a millionaire through your tarot readings. You never know. But it is fun and games. One last thing before we go, guys. There's a young lady in Tennessee, 5 years old, that's still missing after over 5 weeks. Regardless of what you or I have opinions of and think may have happened to her, there's a search team coming out to search for her again. Please remember please do not post online on any social media or even do word of mouth of where you see them searching. Let's do everything we can to help hopefully find this girl safely and bring her home. But if not, at least find her and be able to put her to rest. I have children, and to think of them at 5 years old being missing, things that I see from, I don't want to comment, and it's so hard because things that I see just don't seem right. But at the end of the day, y'all, we got to pray. We got to hope and do what we can because it could be one of our children, next. And I hope and pray that this family's being 100% honest and this little girl comes home. But if not, so be it. And I want to give another shout out and thank you to the lady that was at my job yesterday telling me about how you have 6 children and 2 of them are twins that you adopted, that you had in foster care, and that they took back and gave to the mom, and she ended up losing them again, and that the day they called to tell you you could have them back and you could have them back permanently, fully, that before the phone call was finished, you were in the car asking where to come to. You will be blessed and taken care of out there in this world, because God don't like ugly, but that was beautiful inside and out, just like I told you. And I'm throwing this out there. Everybody throw up a prayer for this lady, because God's going to take care of and provide for her and those 6 children. She took those twins so they weren't separated and they could grow up with each other in a home where they're loved. And if you meet this lady, if you were to meet this lady, you would know without a shadow of a doubt that she loves those kids. It was all over her face. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Stay positive, stay happy, and I will make a video explaining this, but in the year prior to the pandemic beginning, one thing I learned: stop and smell the roses. Enjoy the small things in life that you may never get to enjoy again, because we really never know how short it may be and how much beyond our control. Never give up. Always have hope. And enjoy life. Smile. Talk, talk junk. Laugh. Cut up. Make fun of people. Honey, if I see you out in some of them jeans that looks like a jean shorts that looks like a G-string with the pockets on your back, I'm laughing at you. I'm taking a picture and it's going to be on my YouTube video. The last lady I saw, if I hadn't been at work when I saw you, you'd be posted today, honey. That is not cute. That is not a good look, especially when you're over 30. And you got the flat board looking like an ironing board from the back. Please, Lord, bless it. We gotta do better, people. We gotta do better. Cover up. Everybody does not want to see that. No cheeks. No cheeks in 2021. No cheek out. No front out. You want to do that, go in your house, lay out in the sun in your backyard, but please, Lord, don't come out in public. I do not want to go to the grocery store and see all your beef curtains hanging out, okay? So keep that under wraps. All right? All right. Thank you. God bless. See y'all again. And leave me some comments if there's something you want to know about, if there's an app you've been interested in, if there's a store you want to shop at and you want to know, how can I save, how can I cut that extra buck, what can I do to maximize my dollar. Let me know. I'll research it. I'll check into it. I'll call that store up and talk to their marketing director and see what I can do for you, those people that tune in to me, those people that are following me every day. I'll find a way to help maximize your dollar. I promise you that. I already have five different things between online stores, brick and mortar stores, and apps that we are going to have to get into so you guys can start saving right along with me. Have a blessed day. Peace, love, and hair grease. I'm out, y'all. Gotta go to work, earn that money, because it ain't coming no way otherwise.